In today's video, I present to you a team of zeros. No, not the actor from the movie Holes, but players that have a zero somewhere in their number. One of the best defensive players on the entire team, TJ Watt, number 90. This number also has a nice left end DeMarcus Lawrence, Jadeveon Clowney, Montez Sweat on a Commanders team that's above 500. The NFC East is arguably the best division in football. That's crazy. And then a really good D tackle, Grover Stewart from the Colts. The number 80 blessed us with a nice trio of tight ends. We have Greg Dulcich, Ian Thomas from Carolina, and over 70% of you guys that are watching the video have not hit that subscribe button. Please go ahead and do it. It's free, and it's very likely that you will not come to regret it in the future. Isaiah, also one of our tight ends. Huge blowout win against the Vikings for Zach Martin's team. He leads the way for number 70. We also have Kevin Zeitler, young stud from Los Angeles, Rashawn Slater, the veteran Jake Matthews, and also Brady Christensen. The number 60 gave us two centers, Ben Jones being one of them, and David Andrews, the other. At number 50, we have some much needed help on the front seven, Vita Vea, Justin Houston, who somehow still has a lot left in the tank, Jayon Brown on the Raiders, and Greg Rousseau from Buffalo. At number 40, we have his teammate Vaughn, and as good as this guy's teammate Tyreek Hill has been all season, Mahomes and Kelsey are just so nasty, they really don't need him. Nick is going to be the first cornerback shown in the video. Our second cornerback is Michael Carter II from the Jets at number 30. This number gave us a lot of talent. Free safety, we have Jesse Bates III. We also have Daron Harmon from the Raiders. Our starting fullback will be Alec Ingold. Most rushing touchdowns at this point in the season, Jamal Williams, and also Austin freaking Eckler. This running back core is nasty. Somehow it gets even better when we go to number 20 with Tony Pollard, not to mention Breece Hall. Wishing this man a speedy recovery. Now, I gotta be honest, I have no life, so on Sundays, I have like 4 or 5 screens going. I watch a lot of football. Pete Werner is one of the most underrated players at the linebacker position. He's all over the field. And then we got some more help in the secondary, Greg Newsome II, Cameron Sutton, Eli Apple, Justin Reed, and Julian Love. Last but not least, number 10, my favorite number. We have a lot of talent, starting with the kicker, Riley Patterson from Jacksonville. Can't forget about the punter, Johnny Hecker. How many people had this guy's team leading the NFC West at this point in the season? Not too many. Uchenna Nwosu from Seattle. Another guy whose career has been ravaged by injuries, Jerry Jeudy, wishing him a speedy recovery as well. Curtis Samuel from the Commanders. And then the trio of wide receivers that, quite frankly, should be able to carry this team to the playoffs. DeAndre Hopkins, Cooper Kupp, another guy who we are hoping recovers very soon. And then arguably the best wide receiver in football, Tyreek the Cheetah Hill. And you know we couldn't forget about the quarterback position, Mac Jones. Jimmy Garoppolo at backup QB, and starting at QB number 1 for the team of zeros, Justin Herbert. This is the fourth and final team that we're going to be doing. Destroy the like button if you can't wait to see the tournament of jersey numbers. But first, we have to see if this team of zeros can have a 0 in the loss column at the end of the season. Now, they did end up taking a couple L's end of the season, 15-2, still got the number 1 record in the AFC. And look at these rankings. The defense was one of the best of all time, first in almost every major category. Offense was pretty good too. Started off really hot with a 41-10 win over the Raiders. First loss was in week 9 after the bye to the Falcons. Second loss was against the Raiders, but besides that, they were damn near perfect. Herbert with a 42-9 touchdown interception ratio, 4,600 yards. Eckler had 1,500 on the ground, 7 touchdowns. Pollard with 2 touchdowns, Herbert 4. Jamal, of course, with 8 touchdowns. Ingold with 4. Tyreek doing it again, 1,300 yards, 13 touchdowns, and 93 receptions. All 3 lead the team. Cooper Kupp was solid though, 11 yards away from 1,000. He had 9 touchdowns. Isaiah Likely almost had 1,000 yards as our number 1 tight end, 6 touchdowns, 7 for Nuke Hopkins. Eckler had 4. Pete Werner, I told you, dude is slept on. Most tackles on the team, but 24 sacks by DeMarcus Lawrence leads the team. Vaughn at 22.5, Vita Vea at 10.5. We had one guy tie the record and one guy break it. That's insane. 3 guys with 2 interceptions, and then 3 guys with double-digit tackles for a loss. We had a player on the team of zeros win MVP, Justin Herbert, taking taking home the award. Let's go. He also got second for OPOY. Tyreek ends up 8th. Eckler ends up 10th. D-Law won DPOY. Vaughn was the runner-up. Herbert wins best QB. Eckler ends up the 4th best running back. Tyreek's the 3rd best wide receiver. Even the O-line was balling. Zach Martin, the 5th best O-lineman. D-Law and Vaughn, the top 2 D-linemen. Vita Vea in the top 5. And hopefully this team of zeros can get revenge for the Chargers after what happened last night. Usually I play a game during the season just to, you know, see what they're looking like and maybe turn their season around, but they didn't need me. So I'm just going to play one drive on offense and defense and then let them handle the rest. If they go far, I want it to be their doing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Kelsey. I mean, this is why I shouldn't be playing. Kelsey's going to dominate. We forced him to take the field goal, though. Good start to this game. Let's see if they miss it. Let's go. 0 points. Looks like man coverage. I don't know if they want to do that against the wide receivers that we have. Okay, it's zone. And somehow Tyreek catches that one. Definitely thought it was at least going to be an interception, but Tyreek is just him this season. To be fair, he's been him for a while, but we attributed a lot of it to Mahomes and Reed. But now we know Tyreek is going to eat no matter what. Same with this guy, Cooper Kupp. Do I even have to explain why we chose the Chargers? Eckler and Herbert, the starting quarterback and running back, both have zeros. So it was very likely that we were gonna use this team. 3rd and 4, we might have to go to Isaiah. Oh, Herbert gonna take off and fight for the first. We fumble. That's why I don't play more than one drive. Time to super sim. Luckily, the team of zeros is bailing me out. Look at this, 17-7. Now it's 24-7. At the start of the 4th, we're winning the turnover battle. That has a huge impact on the game. And here comes the screen. Eckler, one of the best in the game. Get off him. We're headed to the conference championship game. Despite my horrendous start to this one, they still end up dominating. Herbert thoroughly outplays Mahomes, gets his revenge. 5 touchdowns, no picks. Mahomes had 0 touchdowns, 3 picks. So credit to the defense for holding him and Kelsey in check. Run game did enough. Okay, we didn't really need that much help because Likely was going crazy. Eckler in the receiving game, even Nuke got a touchdown. Next up is the 5 seed Cleveland Browns, who just beat Joe Burrow and the Bengals. There will be no BS first drive this time for me. I will not put us in an early hole. They'll do it themselves, okay? The team of zeros has 0 heading into halftime. That's not good. Herbert will not go away that easy though. 21-0 at one point, but we're still low-key in it. Down 11 at the start of 4th against Deshaun and the Browns. They're moving. 3rd and goal. Watson on the run, back in the end zone. Good defense. Need a touchdown on this drive badly. Here comes a run to start it off. I don't know about this play calling. I guess you got to keep it balanced, but 10 rushes, 30 yards on the entire game. Run game has not been doing much. Passing game, not much better. 3 interceptions for Herbert. I mean, it's still only 2 possessions. We get a touchdown, we are right back in it. Gotta move faster than this though. They're taking some valuable time off the clock. Here comes Myles Garrett. Herbert throws into triple coverage. No wonder this man has 3 picks if he keeps on throwing passes that recklessly. 3rd and 6. Cooper Kupp with his 4th catch of the game on that 2nd down. This time Herbert goes over the middle. 3rd down and 1. They only rush 4. Man defense, 1st down. It's gonna be bunched to the left, shotgun. Hopefully they're double teaming Myles Garrett on this crucial play. Last chance for the team of zeros. Herbert, you have to get rid of it. And that's a wide open Nuke Hopkins. Gonna bring up a 3rd down and 5. Biggest play of the game. There's no way they go for the 4th down in their own territory. So we get off the field right here. We get a stop. We get the ball back. Kareem Hunt dragging a pile. He's not gonna get it. Plenty of talent to throw to. Remember, they want to press Tyreek like this. They want to press some of our fast guys. Cooper Kupp destroyed him off the line of scrimmage. That's what happens. It's gonna be a 4th and 5. This is it. This is the game right here. Like the video if you haven't already for good luck. Trust me, it works 90% of the time. Herbert with so much protection. Look at the blocks on Myles Garrett. That's a laser. They have to spike the ball, but they can't. And that's how the season ends. The team of zeros, unfortunately, had 0 timeouts remaining, and they end up losing in the conference championship game. Still a phenomenal performance by number 10, Justin Herbert. Leading up to this game, he didn't do the best. 3 interceptions, got to take care of the football, but he won MVP. They had a great regular season, made a nice run, and they have a chance to win the jersey number tournament. That will be in the near future. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Please hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to like the video. And I'll see you on the next one.
Please don't say you wanna be friends. In my dreams we play pretend. Maybe I can love you endless and listen. don't say you